video number 51 for all of the instruments. And in this video, we are going to take number 78 that you learned in the previous video, and we're going to play it faster and faster and faster. And I'll reveal in a little bit why we're doing that. So, if you're not ready to do that yet, please exit out of this video and practice 78. We are going to start it at the speed of 66. We're going to get it up to like 120, okay? Maybe even 130. Okay, these are 8 notes clicking, and 78. And we'll do it without the repeat, okay? Without the repeat. And 1, 2, red, say, and go. D. 1, tay, 2, tay, 3, tay, 4, tay. 1, tay, 2, tay, rest. If you couldn't play it that fast, pause the video, get to where you can play it that fast. I am actually going to take the 8th notes off, and you'll see why here in just a minute. We're going to play it now at 76. Okay, 76, this speed. Number 78 at the speed of 76. 1, 2, red, say, and go. Try it faster. Again, at any moment, if you need to stop and learn it on your own and try to catch up with us, absolutely fine. We are now trying 88. And 1, 2, red, say, and go. 1, 2, rest. Okay, now we're going to go even faster. But now, since we're going fast, I want you to start using a little bit less bow on the quarter notes. Start using just a little bit less bow. Don't go all the way out here. Maybe just to here, okay? Some of you maybe have already figured out what I'm trying to do. Start at 96. I mean, the speed is 96 now. Okay, number 78. Less bow. Go like to there for your quarter notes. You can still use the whole bow for the half notes. Just go to there for your quarter notes. And 1, 2, red, say, go. Can't do it that speed, then again, learn it on your own. Join us when you can. Now we're going to try 108. 108. So even less bow now. Quarter notes, maybe about there. Okay, a little more than half. Half notes, still go use the whole thing. That's fine. Okay, quarter notes about there. And 1, 2, red, say, go. Quarter notes seem kind of fast now, right? And now we're doing 116. For now, I want you to use just barely more than half the bow, just barely more than half the bow for quarter notes. Use the whole bow still for half notes. No repeat. 1, 2, and go. Now we're going to go 126. 126. Use half the bow for the quarter notes. Use the whole bow for the half notes. And 1, 2, and go. All right. Now I want you to flip backwards in your book, back to number 70 in your book. So just back one page, on page 20, to number 71 in your book. Now I want you to look at that, and you might have already recognized why I had us do that. But if you haven't, regardless, actually, all of you shadow bow 71. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my metronome back to 60, where we were, or 66, I think is where we were, 66. Maybe a little lower than that, 63. I'm going to do it back to 63. Okay, these are quarter notes clicking. So if we're going to play eighth notes, we're going to use half the bow and 2 8th notes in one click. Think about that. So 1 te, 2 te, 3 te, 4 te. Those are your 8th notes. All right, shadow bow with me. You're under here. Okay, shadow bow 71 and 1 te, ready, go. Some of you might be thinking, wait, she just played number 78 again. No, I didn't. I played number 71. What happens with that? We have 71. Compare it now to 78. Notice the notes are in the same order. What happens in 78 is it's quarter notes and half notes. It uses quarter notes and half notes. Quarter notes are the faster notes in 78. The half notes are the slower notes. 71 is the exact same song, just using 8th notes and quarter notes. Everything is chopped in half. You're like, but they're both 4 measures long. No, 78 is actually 8 measures long, isn't it? Because it repeats, okay? 71 is 4 measures long. Or you can say it's 2 measures long and then repeats. Either way you want to say it. But those two are the same song. And the reason I had us do that is because I quite often have people say, okay, how fast is an 8th note? An 8th note is dependent upon how fast the quarter note is. How fast is a half note? It's dependent upon how fast the quarter note is. Remember, the quarter note sets the beat. If we were to try to play number 71, so what we did is we played number 78 at 126. And then I took this and turned it half of that to 63. And that's the same song, the same speed. Okay, I did this to show you a couple of things. Remember, what we're looking at is the relationship between notes. A half note is twice as long as a quarter note. A quarter note is twice as long as an 8th note. But also to demonstrate, you can learn any song if you start off slow and build up to a faster tempo. I can guarantee you, if we had tried to play 71 right after you learned 70, you'd be like, what is this? This is too hard. But we built up 78 to a fast tempo, and it turned out to be the same song as 71, and now you can play it, okay? If you can't play it yet, you're not alone, I'm sure of it. What should you do? Go back to the tempo you can play, and then build it up faster, all right? And that is true for any song that you struggle with. Go slow, then use your metronome. Build up 1 click at a time, 2 clicks at a time, whatever you need to do. We did 10 clicks at a time, more or less, okay? Do a little bit less than that. Maybe 6 clicks at a time or 5 clicks at a time, something like that. And if you run into a place where, oh, that's too fast for me, go slower and then build it up. And you'll be able to play anything if you work hard enough and you take it slow and build it up. So keep that in mind when you're practicing some of your more difficult songs, that you can do it if you'll take it slow.